What happened? I just lifted my mouse. I just lifted my mouse and that whole thing just went backwards.
In the grocery store, you can decide not to buy cow's milk anymore. In the grocery store, you can sing this song, and you can decide to be vegan from now on.
Hello students, welcome to class. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. Today we're going to be looking at this guy. His name is Sentient Nutrition. I believe his name in real life is Derek. This is his channel. He's a Canadian like me. He lives in British Columbia and he is a vegan who is very, very fit. He shows himself going all over the place in British Columbia on his bike, and he has like trampolines in his backyard and all kinds of cool stuff. So I wanted to get a sense of what his newest video is because I haven't seen his channel in a while. And this one is just put up 2 days ago. So let's have a look. It's called How I Became My Healthiest Self.
I have not always been the healthiest guy. There was definitely a time in my life where I was drinking, partying, eating a bunch of junk, and basically just relying on being young and a little bit active to keep myself from totally falling apart. Well, it didn't work, but here's the thing. Everything changed when I shifted my mindset. And
I was going to say when I shaved my head.
this is where the magic
I don't know why my head went there.
happens. If you can change your mindset on health, you can absolutely change your life.
Yeah, he started to get fancy with all these things flashing across the screen and things written behind his head.
What once was out of reach and seemed so far away.
Okay, like here, he's not overweight or anything, and he still looks like a normal dude. Like, I don't know why he had to change, but now he's got like all this extra muscle. He's super bulked up.
Way becomes your new reality. I'm Derek from Sentient Nutrition. I'm a holistic nutritionist, and I absolutely
He's a holistic nutritionist.
love helping people take control of their health.
Oh yeah, and he wants you to subscribe to his channel, and I do suggest that you do that. So the name of his channel again is Sentient Nutrition. SIMNETT Nutrition. He's got lots of great recipes as well.
Take control of their lives so that they can live the most fulfilling lives possible. It's fresh into the new year, and I know a lot of people are trying to make some healthy changes. And I have a ton of videos on different healthy recipes.
Oh my goodness, he got so fancy with all of the editing there. What's going on? Well, he makes the greatest sauces. Here he's interviewing Dr. Greger, who is the famous vegan doctor who wrote the book How Not to Die and How Not to Diet. And well, yeah, this looks pretty cool. I like what you've done here. Oh, I just moved this thing. I didn't even know I could move this. Wait, what did I do? Hold on a second, guys. Let me just fix this. Okay, there. There we go. Okay. Now let's keep watching.
Foods that we should be eating, but I know what a lot of people need is that mindset shift in order to get started. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 powerful ideas that absolutely transform my health that I'm sure are going to help you too. Number 1,
Great.
Focus on daily habits over long-term goals. So when we're thinking about health, it's really easy to get carried away in the big picture of things. So we make these huge goals like losing weight, maybe running a marathon,
Okay, look at him running.
building a bunch of muscle.
Yeah, he looks in pretty good shape.
Which is great. However, that is not what creates long-lasting health.
Long-lasting health, long-lasting change is the little decisions that you make every single day. Not these big, big goals, because they just seem overwhelming sometimes and then you end up just quitting. I don't know if you've read a book called Atomic Habits, but they talk about that. It's pretty cool. Have a look at it if you get a chance.
It's the tiny actions, the little choices that we make every day that create that long-lasting health. Things like eating healthy, getting out for that jog, or even hitting the gym. And then even with those smaller daily habits broken down, we can break those down into even smaller bite-sized chunks.
All right, what's he got written here on the screen? Let's see.
Run, run, run from humans. They're trying to stab you. They're trying to murder you, to call you bacon and burn you in a frying pan.
Break down goals. Break goals down into smaller and smaller chunks so they are easier to start. Yeah, exactly. Like for myself, I know that I've never lifted any weights, and I know that as you get older, you're supposed to do a little bit of weightlifting to help prevent osteoporosis. I'm 60 years old now, so I gotta think about that. So I've got myself 2 15-pound weights that I keep under the window in my living room. So I just grab them and I do kind of like these type of things, and I can't even lift them over my head. But, you know, the idea is that they're there and they're handy, so maybe you guys have some little tips as well. Another thing that I do is if I ever see a staircase, I commit to myself that I have to go up the staircase. There's no escalators. So all these sort of little rules that I have for myself. Another thing that I do is when I have something in the microwave, I do jumping jacks while it is warming up. Let's say it's a cup of tea or something like that for a minute or 90 seconds. I always try to move in some way or another. What about you guys? Do you have any little things like that you do to help keep you in shape? Oh, another thing I do is when I'm brushing or flossing my teeth, I stick my foot on the counter in the bathroom so I'm getting some stretches in there for my legs to, to sort of try and do the splits and things like that. So I incorporate a lot of exercise in my day. I don't actually go to the gym. Do you? If so, let me know. What is your routine?
To make them easier to complete. So take building muscle, for example. Well, you know that you're probably going to need to go to the gym. In order to build muscle at the gym, you're going to need some sort of plan. Well, you don't know how to make a plan? You're probably going to need to find a trainer. Can't find a trainer or you can't afford one? Well, you're probably going to need to go online and look up some type of free program or something like that. So it's just breaking big steps.
What is this thing in the background? I thought it was a sticker of some sort. Looks like some sort of mushroom. I thought it was going to go away, but I guess it's like a lamp.
Down into smaller little daily habits that you can complete that will help you kind of reach that final goal. Basically, small steps lead to big changes. And it's not about being perfect. This is not about perfection. You don't have to do everything right. It's about doing something right consistently. And like with many things in life, your success is not defined by one big moment. It's the choices that you make along the way. Number 2, willpower is like a muscle. So the more that you use it, the more you exercise it, the stronger that it gets.
That's absolutely true. It is so true. Willpower is like a muscle. Remember that. So the more that you practice willpower, like sustaining, like not eating something that you know you shouldn't, the better, the stronger that you get, because then you're like proud of yourself. Another thing that I do is I keep a glass in the bathroom. Every time I pee, I drink a glass of water to make sure I stay hydrated. So just planning on these little routines daily make a big difference.
I like to think back on this whenever I'm starting something new, trying to change my habits, is that it will be very difficult in the beginning, but it definitely gets easier over time. And I love this ancient Chinese proverb that goes, everything must be hard before it becomes easy.
Amazing.
It's easy to compare to working out. So whether you're lifting weights or you started running or something like that, it is so difficult in the beginning, but then over time it becomes easier. You get stronger, your cardio gets better, your body adapts to the miles and the running that you're doing. Willpower works the same way. Every time that you make a positive choice and you're resisting temptation and you're making a choice towards that goal that you have, you are training your willpower, and it definitely gets easier over time. Sure,
those look delicious. Yeah, that's another reminder to you guys to eat more fruits and more vegetables as you see them on the screen there. When you are shopping, make sure you have a rainbow of different kinds of foods in your shopping cart. Don't go to the morgue part of the store. Don't go to the cemetery part of the store. Just stay where the fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds and the living foods are.
Lentils! Lentils are protein, lentils are great. Google vegan recipes so you can appreciate their flavor, their texture, not their cruelty-free. A cup has 18 grams of protein, so come be vegan with me.
Will be tough days, we all have them, but every time you push through, even just...
Oh, look at that. I don't know, I have no desire to be super muscular. It seems like a lot of extra time goes in that. And it also seems like a lot of extra calories. Like you gotta eat more, which costs more money. So, I mean, I guess it's good that he's vegan and he's showing everybody that you can build muscle being vegan. So do you guys think that vegans have kind of almost like a moral duty to stay healthy, like to stay in really good top shape so that we can sell our product, which is essentially to not hurt the animals? I mean, I'm of two minds. On the one hand, yeah, it helps. But on the other hand, like, we're here for the animals. I'm not some sort of model. I don't need to be a bodybuilder. Just relatively in good shape, I think, is what is kind of required. But I think it's cool that he's doing this. And there's a lot of bodybuilders, by the way. You can just Google vegan bodybuilders or vegan athletes, and you can see so many of them. Go and check them out. And if you know of any right now and you're vegan, tell people in the comment section who that is. For example, there's Nimai Delgado, there's Tori Washington, and there's Simnit Nutrition, and also Vegan Gains, who is a Canadian like me. He has a YouTube channel, and he is really strong.
Go veg yourself, go veg yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan, go veg yourself, go veg yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan.
just a little bit, you're adding resilience and you're building up that willpower, just like adding another rep at the gym, putting another half kilometer onto your runs. You want to help yourself as much as possible though, so you want to eliminate temptations where you can. So I have this saying that I often say to myself when I'm at the grocery store and I'm looking at buying something that I know I don't necessarily have the willpower to resist. I say, if it's in the house, it goes in the mouth. And I know it sounds a little dirty, so get your mind out of the gutter, but this actually works.
I wasn't thinking of anything dirty until you just said that.
So I know that there's some foods like granola and chips and different things that I just don't have strong enough willpower to.
I'm the same. If it's in the house, I'll eat it. I can't have anything in there. I can sort of like consistently think about it. Like right now, for example, I did buy a bag of some sort of chip because I saw that it was vegan, and I thought, oh, I'm going to do a video for you guys showing you me eating it and seeing if it's good or not. And I'm sort of obsessing over it. And I know that I'm very tempted to go ahead and eat it. But I need to do it because I'm making a video for you guys, so I have to wait. So yeah, that's hard. And I have to also tell my husband, don't eat that. I'm going to make a video of that.
To resist. And the same goes for alcohol for me. If it's in the house, it goes in the mouth. So when I don't want to consume these things, I just do not purchase them and I don't keep them in my house.
I don't have any desire to drink alcohol. I think we have 6 beers in the fridge. That's in case somebody, comes over, but it's not a problem for me. Is that something that you guys think about? If you have alcohol or sweets, junk food or salty things like chips in the house, do you guys eat them? Do you feel a temptation all the time? It's sort of in the back of your head like, I know that thing is there. It is calling me. Or do you guys have willpower? Let me know.
Plants have protein, they really, really do. Being vegan is healthy, it's true. Plants have protein, they really, really do. So why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? No more excuses for you.
And what I find is consistency often takes the burden off of willpower. So what I mean by this is if you just don't have to think about something that you're super consistent with, there is no willpower that's needed. You just do the thing.
Exactly. One of the things that I do is when I'm going in the grocery store, I stay away from the aisle that has all of the chips and the processed food, all the cookies and everything. That way I just never think about it. I just pretend that aisle doesn't exist, never go down it, so I'm never tempted to put something in my shopping cart that shouldn't be there.
This is why pretty much every time I come home from workout, I just automatically reach for the blender, throw some banana.
Okay, wow, look at that, eh? He put some bananas, some spinach in there. He has some kind of a protein powder and some fruit.
Bananas in there, some frozen fruit, a bit of protein powder, and maybe some greens, and make a nice high protein smoothie. And I don't even have to think about it. I know that I enjoy it, it makes me feel great, and it helps me to reach my goals and to stay healthy. The fewer decisions that you have to make will make it easier for you to stay on track. Number 3, food is fuel. So when we think about the next meal, or when we think about food, it's easy to get caught up in the idea that everything we eat has to be this like flavor explosion, like the best thing that we've ever had. And don't get me wrong, I love a really tasty meal as much as the next.
And he has amazing tasty recipes, by the way. His channel is really something that you can go to for any kind of sauces. He has so many of them. But it's true what he's saying here. He's going to make the point that food is fuel. The reason that we eat is to be energized, to get the nutrients, the protein, the vitamins, the minerals. If it tastes good, that's a bonus.
Person. But if we're always chasing the next food high, we can lose track of what food is really meant to do for us, and that is to nourish and fuel us. Our bodies are incredible machines. Every single cell, every organ, every movement we make depends on the fuel that we give our bodies through the food that we eat. When you start seeing food as fuel, you're not just eating for pleasure anymore, you are eating to power your life. That shift in perspective is a game changer. So does this mean that we have to stop enjoying our food and just eat super plain foods in order to be healthy? No, it definitely doesn't mean that.
Look, doesn't that look delicious? All vegan. Every recipe on Simnit Nutrition's channel is vegan. And remember, he's a health coach. He's a nutritionist. And look, he has a cat. Well, you don't see the cat, but you see the little jungle gym there for him.
But you do want to make sure that you're eating good, whole, nutrient-dense foods that are bright and colorful.
And like I said, what makes his food the best is the sauces. He has sauces that he makes with sesame seeds. He makes it with tahini sauces and balsamic vinegar, all different kinds of spices. He has something that he calls the Twin Towers, which is garlic and onion spices like in the powder form. And yeah, so you should definitely, hey, this thing moved again. Hey, oh, it's me moving that. Why is it move? Don't move, don't move. Anyway, let's keep watching.
So I know that everyone knows how to put a plate of healthy foods together, but making it taste good is different. And that's why I created the Easy Vegan Dressings and Sauces ebook. So if you need help...
There you go, look at that, okay? He has done a lot of research on different sauces and put them all together in his ebook. And I've tried a lot of them, and they're very good.
Making your healthy food.
But you know what? You can just Google it, guys. You don't have to buy an ebook. You can just Google healthy, vegan, delicious sauces on the internet, on ChatGPT, and they will give you some different ideas. Remember to include the word vegan in there, though, because you don't want to add any other weird stuff. Just vegan stuff.
Go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan, go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan.
All right, look at here what people are saying. Oh my God, Derek, you make the best sauces. Until I found your YouTube channel, I struggled to eat some veggies. But your variety and sauces are amazing. All right, here we go. Also, love your sauces. Thanks for the video. All the sauces look amazing. People agree. He's the sauce guy.
Taste amazing. Definitely check out my recipe ebook because I designed it for this exact purpose. So the next time you sit down to eat that healthy, nourishing bowl of quinoa and lentils...
By the way, the flour on there is edible.
...and the greens and colorful veggies and delicious sauce, realize that you're not just sitting down because it's lunchtime. You're sitting down to fuel your life. You're fueling the fact that you'll be able to focus better at work, your next workout once you get home after work, or take the dog for a walk, or whatever. You are fueling your life, and you're going to be so much better off for it. Number 4, think about your future self. So this one seems to really work for me because I love myself now, and I love the future self that I'm creating, and I want to set myself...
He already loves himself tomorrow. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't been doing that. I think it's a good tip. I'm going to try to do that. To love my future self, to look at my future self. It's hard for me to imagine that I would be in better shape or lose a bit of weight, but I could lose a bit of weight. Actually, I've gained a bit of weight because vegan food is so good. What about you guys? Do you envision your future self? What does your future self look like? And can you project into the future? Try to imagine yourself a month from now. Let's do it together, okay? I'm going to think about who do I want to be, let's say, at the end of next month? What kind of habits do I want to have taken on? I for sure need to get more sleep. I've been going from Montreal to Italy for various reasons, and I'm tired. I'm not getting the right sleep. My sleep schedule's all over the place, and I do videos over on TikTok in the middle of the night to address different time zones. So that's something I'm going to try to focus on, to get to bed at the same time every night, and my future self will be more well rested. That's one of my plans. What about you guys? Let me know in the comments. What do you envision for your future self?
In the grocery store, you can decide not to hurt animals anymore. In the grocery store, you can sing the song and you can decide to be vegan from now on.
Self up for success in the future, to be the healthiest that I can be so I can continue to do all the things that I love to do. Think about it like this. Every single decision that you make about your health is like a fork in the road. And one path leads to the healthiest, strongest version of you, and the other path leads to breaking down that foundation. So for me, it just works to think of imagining my future self and what I want myself to look like, to feel like, and to be like, and then I make decisions that will support that rather than the other.
Hold on a second. I want to see if I'm cutting off his head. Am I cutting off his head? How did I move that before? Oh, there. Sorry. I was cutting off his head. Poor Derek. I'm sorry.
5, crowd out the bad stuff.
Oh, wait. Now I'm cutting off the bottom. What is going on? Hold on. I'm just trying to get this set up. You know, I don't know how this whole setup works. There. I had to stay there, and I had to stop moving it. It just keeps moving on its own. Sorry. Don't mean to bore you with my technical problems. Oh no, it moved again. What is going on? Wait. Now what? What happened? Did I do something? I have a new mouse and a new computer here. Oh no, guys, what did I do? Hold on, let me maybe tap here. It's already full screen, so why is it doing that? Oh. Okay, wait. There. Is that good? Is that getting better? But why is he cut off? What did I do? On this computer, I got one of those Apple computers, and I don't have a mouse and like a mouse pad anymore, so I don't know how to shrink this thing. Wait, go back. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like this, I guess. And I'm full screen, so I can't even move this left to right. What did I do? There, wait. Okay, wait. I'm getting it. Do you guys have a mouse pad? I don't know how people survive without it. This is a computer that has no mouse pad. It just has a mouse. That doesn't make sense. What happened? I had it so perfect before. Just before starting to film, it was perfect. Damn it. Okay, I have to have something cut off. Okay, I'm just going to go to here for now, because at least he's not cut off. All right, let's keep going. I'm sorry.
So this simple yet powerful way of approaching your eating and your meals is absolutely a game changer, and it's more simple than you think. What I mean by crowding out is that by focusing on eating more healthy foods, you leave less room for the unhealthy stuff. So we only have so many calories to eat in a day, so much time to prepare food, so much room on your plate to actually eat. So if you're just packing that full of the healthy stuff, it definitely leaves a lot less room for the unhealthy stuff. So this isn't about strict rules or deprivation, it is about abundance.
Did you see that? The letters are going right in the middle of his face. Why is that? Oh wait, I pressed the letter H instead of J. Oh God, what did I do?
Packing that full of the healthy stuff, it definitely leaves a lot less room for the unhealthy stuff. So this isn't about strict.
Okay, I've cut him off again, guys. How did I do that? Wait. All right. Derek, I don't know what's happening, but why do you have words in the middle of your forehead? What happened? I just lifted my mouse. And that whole thing just went backwards. I don't know how to use this thing. Okay, I'm going to keep watching.
Strict rules or deprivation. It is about abundance. It's about thinking of all the things you can eat and not the things that you can't. So this strategy works for a few different reasons. One is that nutrient density satisfies you. So when foods are absolutely full of vitamins and minerals and fiber and water.
And by the way, meat has no fiber, but you need fiber to have a healthy gut microbiome. So he's right with that checklist.
Think fresh fruits and vegetables.
Oh, let's see what he's got in his shopping cart. All right, I see here some tofu. This looks like mushrooms, radishes, which are a cruciferous vegetable. He's got some leeks here, some red peppers. This looks like some sort of a hummus. I think this is a cabbage. I can't really tell. Looks like some celery down there. Looking pretty good. The only thing I would add there is maybe something orange, like some carrots, something yellow, some bananas, or, well, what else is yellow? A yellow pepper maybe. Just try to get all of the different colors in there. And maybe some kale would be good.
Legumes, nuts and seeds, and all that good stuff. Your body gets what it needs, so it doesn't end up craving more of the junk foods and the stuff that you don't want to be eating. Volume matters. So when you fill up on the foods like the ones that I just mentioned,
this is why it's very difficult to be overweight eating whole plant foods, because volume matters. So what he's saying is that when you eat a lot of foods with fiber and a lot of vegetables, they take up a lot of space, so you're supposed to feel full faster. But I'll be honest with you, I am not losing weight. I never have lost weight becoming vegan because the food is so good. Now, of course, it's probably because I eat maybe too much toast with peanut butter on it or too many walnuts. Maybe my portions of oatmeal are just gigantic. They're so big. I mean, I love eating. So this is something that I need to consider myself. But if you're already overweight, you're definitely going to do much better on a vegan diet. And here's your reminder that veganism isn't about food.
The egg industry is just a cycle of misery. They lie to you endlessly. Don't buy eggs, walk away. Go to egg-truth.com today.
All the baby boy chicks are murdered in the egg industry. Never buy eggs.
that are high in volume but low in calories, they tend to fill up your stomach so you don't overdo it on the calories. Habit adaptation. So the more that you consume these healthy foods, the more that your taste buds will adapt, your microbiome actually changes, and you'll actually start to crave these foods.
It's so true. He's right about the taste buds adapting and the craving of the healthy foods. I never used to eat kale, and then I started to eat it on a regular basis, and I start to crave it, like literally think, oh, I'm hungry, oh, I want a kale salad. I know it seems crazy to those of you who are not used to eating vegetables, and you're used to eating just a lot of the other processed foods, but it is true. You just stick with it, make it as part of your habit to eat healthy foods, and you will start to crave them. And that is the greatest part of this journey. Is not only is it great for the animals and great for the planet, but also you're going to find that you're a lot healthier. Just a bonus.
Realize how much better these foods are making you feel, and over time you will naturally start choosing those over less healthy options.
True.
So that's pretty much it. And really what it all boils down to, and what all these things have in common, is delayed gratification. And what this means is just resisting short-term temptations for long-term success or long-term rewards. And if you can just understand this and master this using the tips that I've given you, you can pretty much have anything you want in life. Okay, maybe not anything, but you can unlock a lot of your potential, whether it be in health, in fitness, in business or finances or anything like that. Delayed gratification is key. Put in the work now to get what you want later. So that's it for motivational Simnet Nutrition today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully it helped you out. And let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it and what you think.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below what you think of it. I think that Derek is doing a great job. Let me know if you guys like this channel. I used to cover this channel once a month, and I kind of stopped for a while. If you guys think it's fun, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Press the like button and press the notification bell. Many of you guys watch my videos, but you forget to subscribe. And I know he said the same thing, that people often do that. So make sure you subscribe to both of our channels, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now. Bella, time to go for a walk. Let's go. Want to go to the park?
Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now.